Good evening, folks. I just needed to make a quick video about my experience with well-known Mr. Controversy, I guess, Shane with DLT Lawn Care. Had kind of an issue recently, actually within the last day or so, trying to figure out whether he was a stand-up guy. There's a lot of controversy about him on YouTube. So I don't miss anything. I kind of got a little script here. I wrote down my experience so I don't miss anything. So if I'm looking down at what I'm talking about here, please forgive me. Just got back from a long day. It's dark out. Hopefully the lights are enough so you can kind of get the point here. However, like I said, what I'm here is to share my experience and my recent findings with him, and a little bit about myself first of all. I've always been the type of person to treat people how they treat you. You know, a lot of people will say, you know, this person does this person does that. I like to draw my own conclusions. Again, I treat people how they treat me. I listen, I learn, and I move on. I don't like to start things. I don't like to carry things on, but I feel personally offended quite a bit, as well as ripped off from this individual. So I feel that I needed to make a video about it. From the beginning, I was part of DLT Lawn Care's growth stream for the last 2 months, and I've made multiple super chat donations. You know, not a lot of money, not a little money. You know, smallest $5 up to $20. You know, at a whack. In good faith, despite hearing that he's not a stand-up guy and that the money may be used for his own selfish needs or whatever the case is. But I usually respect somebody's hustle. You know, it was kind of what I thought might be a good idea. So you know, I kind of went with it. I've also publicly defended him where I felt that it was needed, and also, you know, questioned what I thought. You know, giving people a chance to you know, to come forth and say what they feel in the situation. And up until this point, I had no reason to dislike him, regardless of the drama and what people say about it. So anyways, on a recent growth stream, within the last one day, actually, I was there to support, probably for the 15th or 20th time that I've actually been in the stream. And I typed out my usual greeting in the chat and quickly noticed that my status as a moderator, which I had never used or exercised, you know, by the little wrench next to your name, was gone. Not a big deal, but I followed up in the chat just kind of questioning what that was about. And after probably 6 or 7 messages, watching him read and deliberately skip, or maybe I was blocked, which I couldn't understand why at the time, or even skip for that matter. He was always quick to point out and shout me out every time I came in, and I've never, you know, done anything negative towards him, only supported. Basically, kind of closed the chat and noticed that my subscriber count started dropping. Not that it's a large subscriber. I had I don't know, 480 subscribers or whatever, and I noticed that it, you know, I lost, I think, 30 subscribers or so in the first in like 12 hours, around the same time that this happened. So after asking around and talking to many other people about this exact same thing, I'm finding out that in fact this guy is a greedy, money-hungry, backstabbing, crooked individual. I've publicly defended him, complimented him for the things that he's done right. I have questioned him for things that I felt might have been questionable, never in an offensive way. We always, you know, came to a good conclusion. Literally nothing has happened. I was in a stream a couple days ago. He was my best friend, shouting out my wife, everything. And literally what it comes down to is, the fact is I haven't donated. Probably been about 2 weeks, I think. I was donating on a fairly regular basis, and I stopped donating. And pretty much that's what it comes down to is, so I wanted to let you guys know that if you plan to donate, I think he expects you to continue to donate, or he will block you, ghost you, once he has your money. he doesn't need you anymore, which is insane. I guess if you're blocked, you can't tell your story. I'm hoping this video gets around to many people. I'm hoping some of you are still subscribed that were in the chat with me. You know, I met a lot of good people in there. A lot of you guys, great people. I've always been one to support people where I feel it's needed. You know, I'm very easygoing. I have no enemies in this world. But he's just now become an enemy of mine. So well, Shane, Mr. DLT Lawn Care, you showed your true self, as people have mentioned. You've made an enemy in me. You happily took my money many times. You talked me up right until the point where I stopped giving and donating anymore. Then you ghosted me and had people unsubscribe from my channel. So any of you that are thinking about super chatting or donating, or you know, any amount of money for that matter, I suggest that you you know, think strongly about it, because if you don't continue to donate, this is going to happen to you as well. I'm sure there's a long list of people. I've heard from many others that this is what's happened. He's just pretty much in it for the money. He doesn't care about growing your channel, because he wouldn't take the, and even if all of a sudden he has some issue with me, or heard a rumor that there's nothing anyways, but if there was, or so I made a negative comment on a video or something, I always follow it up with a positivity. I'm not here to bash anybody. Well, I'm here to bash you, Shane, right now. But I've never done that. So there's no reason to have people start unsubscribing from my channel. You know, I don't know if a video was put up. I don't know if he's got a little, you know, a message or email list or whatever that he, you know, has his little following crew or whatever it is. I'm starting to question how many followers he actually has if this is the way you treat people. So if any of you looking to super chat, I just want you to be well aware that this is a good possibility of happening. You know, pretty much done with it now. And Shane, to you personally, karma's a bitch. You didn't need another enemy, my friend. You didn't.